Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the all-black trunks, weighing 185 pounds, his fighting style, Muay Thai, representing warrior martial arts from Jacksonville, Florida, let's welcome James Mason. His opponent fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black with red trim. He weighs 196.5 pounds. His fighting style is Tiger Schulman's Karate, representing World Shindo Kumite Dojong from Dunedin, Florida. Let's welcome Lars, the Hurricane Letonoff.
Lars, the Hurricane Letonoff, starting as the aggressor. And seems to be the crowd favorite since James Mason from Jacksonville.
Nice jab by James Mason. Lars has thrown nice leg shot to the thigh.
Stumbled James Mason there for a minute, and they'll hook up and get into the blue corner. Ooh, you can hear that one.
That can hurt.
You get enough of those in on the thigh, even with that pad on. That pad just adds the sound as Mason connected.
So you don't want to hear the slap, though. The slap means you hit with the top of the foot, which doesn't do as much damage. You want to hear a thud or a thunk, which means you use the shin. That's how you do the damage. That'll be something great to watch later on in some of the pro fights, how they use the shin, which that's how you buckle a thigh.
Lars hitting with those knees as they grapple right in front of us here ringside.
Two very aggressive fighters.
It's a great first round so far, a lot of action.
Letonoff almost got himself off balance.
Lars is just unloading.
Landing that right foot on the thigh, as you talked about, hearing the thud.
That'll take its toll, even in just a 3-round fight.
Lars is using up a lot of energy. Little slip there.
And that does not count as a knockdown. Time running out here in the first round.
James Mason starting to come on there at the end a little bit.
Mason landed a little shot to the jaw of Lars, the Hurricane Letonoff, but not enough to move his head.
Lars was extremely active in that first round. I don't know if he's going to have the stamina to do that for 3 rounds. Actually, early in the first round, he threw a jumping, what looked like a jumping roundhouse kick. Anytime you jump off the ground, you take even more energy up.
As you mentioned earlier, that your stamina can die very quickly if you don't take it easy, step back, rest a little bit. There's that kick. Those high leg techniques do use a lot of energy.
By the looks of things, these guys seem to be in better shape than our first amateur contest, but time will tell as it goes on. As we get set for the second round, again, an amateur Shindo Kumite. It's only 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece with a minute break.
Now, Lars does train with Master Meredad, so I know he's been through some excruciating training to get to this point.
Meredad doesn't let up.
And the Hurricane in the black and red trunks, the solid black trunks, James Mason with the red gloves. Trying to fend off the Hurricane right now. Landed a right hand.
Now, one thing you'll notice about this bout, there's no minimum number of kicks, as there is in a lot of kickboxing, where they have to throw a certain amount of kicks per round and they just barely get enough kicks in. They actually count the kicks and let the fighter know when they have enough.
Yeah, they hold up cue cards, but here
exactly.
You could throw 1 kick and 50 punches.
I think there are a few rules in Shindo Kumite that make it a lot more exciting than some of the other events. You'll see that if they go to the ground, they stop the fight, they have to get right back up. There's no grappling. You're not going to see them down there trying to wear each other out. That gets kind of slow.
Oh, nice right hand by
Lars. Good jabs by Lars, the Hurricane Letonoff. Scoring jabs.
Both these fighters are going to be sore tomorrow. They've had some great exchanges so far.
amateur fight, their first matches. Got up enough guts to get into the ring in front of a television audience,
Lars
in front of their friends and family.
Sorry, Eric, but Lars needs to get his hands up. He's getting tired. He's starting to drop his hands. James is going to come right over the top with a big right hand.
Big right hand misses by the Hurricane.
You can see Lars is breathing a lot heavier than James at this point.
Couple kicks to the outside, then to the inside. Low on the shin, and Mason comes back with his own. Glancing blow by Mason.
It's great straight
right.
He's got some combination.
He has Letonoff backing up now into his own corner. Coming to the close here at round number 2. Mason with the flurry.
Lars walked right into that punch, just a straight left jab, and he walked into it. The momentum of his weight just on a straight left jab can knock you out.
Letonoff definitely lost some energy in that round, Bill.
And Mason knows it. He's taking advantage of it.
You can probably hear Mason's corner screaming instructions as Letonoff now running out of air. Action from round number 2, Rob.
There's that straight left hand, as you see. He's coming in. All that weight, the weight from his body coming in on a straight left hand.
Good right hand.
Yeah, he was definitely hurt and stunned.
At that point, Bill, Mason thought he could do more damage with his boxing style than go ahead and grab a hold of the head and grapple and put in a couple knee kicks.
And it looked like it was an effective idea. Lars got one knee in there toward the end, but he took a lot of shots getting there.
Look at both men in the corner, Rob. Lars definitely looks to be the one trying to find some energy, and James Mason getting his cliché second wind.
Definitely. Now Lars, was controlling that second round as well with those leg kicks. He was throwing some devastating leg kicks. I'm surprised James didn't even switch sides to put the other leg forward, which a lot of martial artists can do. You won't see a boxer do that. Either you're a southpaw or you're not. Martial artists will switch sides at will.
Final round.
Working the legs again, doing a great job.
Hurricane coming out, trying to score some points.
You can tell he's trained by Master Meredad. He's throwing, he's vicious with those legs.
Meredad concentrates on those legs, and not only does he teach you how to throw them, he teaches you how to defend against them, and you have to train to take them.
Is that his chopping the tree method, or does he have a name for it?
Well, no, that's his chopping the tree method. As a matter of fact, he gets chased out of the parks nearby where he trains on the trees. Sometimes the police get a little upset at him.
Doesn't train on any big pieces of meat, like A.K.A. Rocky.
That gets too expensive.
Lars is losing a lot of energy here.
Yes, he is.
If James can muster a good 5 combination flurry.
Left jab by Mason stunned the Hurricane. Mason doesn't have a nickname.
It's going to the body, though.
He's going to get one after this, and he's going to go down.
Lars is giving up.
He took a right hook to the lower rib.
That'll do it. TKO. Lars Letonoff took that shot to the rib, and he says that's enough. James Mason did the damage, so it ends here in the 3rd round.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice round of applause for both fighters, please? Ladies and gentlemen, the end of this bout comes at 1 minute, 16 seconds of round number 3. Referee Bill Clay stops the bout. Your winner, James Mason.